Hello and welcome to the new moon solar eclipse video. Now this new moon solar eclipse will be happening in the sign of Scorpio. This is a collective message for everyone, as eclipses are powerful moments of transformation. This is where the breakups, breakthroughs and breakdowns happen. Okay, so on the 25th of October 2022 we have a new moon solar eclipse happening in the sign of Scorpio, and on the 8th of November 2022 we'll have a lunar eclipse in the sign of Taurus. But this video is about the solar eclipse, and we are in this energy of transformation. It's important that you think back to April, May of this year and what the eclipses brought back then, as they now are happening and taking us into the next 6 months. So what we experience within the eclipse energy is what we take forward into the next 6 months. This eclipse is with the South Node. Okay, it is with the South Node, which is challenging. The South Node is about releasing, letting go of experiences, especially past experiences that are holding us back. So I want you to sit and think about your life currently and what situations are reminding you of past experiences that you might have had. This can be a personal situation where you're in a relationship, and maybe it's not a bad relationship, but it's bringing up some past experiences where maybe you felt things within that relationship. You now can experience it here as well, and it's wanting to transform that energy. It can even be with work situations where you experienced something in the past and now you're having to rework it. That's the thing about South Node energy. It takes us into the past. It brings up what we need to let go of, what we need to release, what we need to shed. It can be very much an emotional experience, especially because it's happening with the sign of Scorpio, and Scorpio being a water sign. So that's where the emotions that are needing to come through need to be released as it comes to the surface. So we are brought to awareness of what we are actually feeling. And that's where the opportunity lies. The opportunity lies in what we shed, what we are willing to let go of with this eclipse, solar eclipse that's happening with the South Node. Scorpio rules what is hidden. So this solar eclipse can bring a lot of truth and clarity to you, especially so all of a sudden you are aware of what's holding you back. It can be personally. This is where we feel our insecurities. This is where our deepest pain resides, where we are more aware of it and how we can release and let it go. What we need to do. There's a lot of healing with the solar eclipse, especially in the energy of Scorpio. Scorpio is the energy where we face those fears, where we face those doubts, where we transform through that energy, where we transform through our pain, where we transform through endings, where we allow for a new beginning as we release the endings. It can bring up all the things, all the emotions of the past experiences now currently as well, be it betrayal, be it anything that has hurt you, be it an experience that has brought up a memory, a feeling, isolation, loneliness, not feeling connected, as Scorpio rules intimacy and how we bond with others, how we connect on a deep level. This is where you might be feeling even like you don't have that energy, and what you need to let go of in order to release it. So where you feel disconnected from your relationships or disconnected from loved ones, and what it is that you need to do in order to release that energy. Sometimes it means just accepting the situation in the moment as is. That is how it is at this very moment, and work on yourself, bringing love to yourself, nurturing yourself. Secrets can be revealed during this solar eclipse, as Scorpio is about what is hidden and bringing it to light and bringing it to awareness, showing us the truth about ourselves, the truth about situations, work situations, personal situations, and change is happening. So when eclipses happen, it's important to embrace the aspect of change, that within this energy of what's happening during this time, it's going to be taking you into the next 6 months. We're changing your path, the changes that happen to your path as you are moving as a soul on earth. So what changes need to come about? What do you need to let go of? Scorpio is a water sign, which makes it very intuitive. So we are more sensitive to the energies around us. We are more sensitive to our environment. We pick up more easily what others are feeling. We pick up more easily what we are feeling. And it heightens the experience of our feelings. So give yourself a moment to release, to let go of. If there's any feelings that come to the surface emotionally that you need to experience and go in the flow of them, do not resist the feelings. Allow them to flow through you, and as you allow them to flow through you, allow the energy to flow through you, and that is where the opportunity lies, because you're no longer stuck and holding on to what no longer serves you. Power struggles can come up, and that's because Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, right? It's also ruled by Mars. This is where we can experience, especially with Mars, anger, frustration, all those intense feelings. So be prepared to let go of that and any power struggles and power dynamics, manipulation, what is no longer true, what truth is being revealed is what is giving you the answers you need in order to release and move forward in a new direction. And that's what eclipses give us, a new direction to find what we truly value, what is in alignment for us and what is no longer in alignment for us. And it can be deeply emotional, as that's how transformation happens. And when it comes to change, we like our comfort zones. We're very comfortable in our comfort zones. And eclipses rock the boat, right? They make us feel the change. They bring about that chaotic energy of, oh no, this no longer serves you. It's no longer a part of your life no more, and how you can move forward with it. Right? What new direction is the eclipse setting you forward with? But it's not setting you forward into something that is not for your highest good. That's the opportunity of it. And the more we resist, the more we push back, because remember, Scorpio is a fixed sign, right? And when we say something is fixed in feelings, water energy, meaning that we feel that we can't let go of it. It feels heavy, and we might be feeling very emotionally heavy, feeling physically heavy, feeling worn out and tired. Eclipses are the energy to be very gentle with yourself. This is the time to balance your energy, to realign your energy, to clear the cords, to clear what no longer serves you, to work with your energy, to set the intention of moving forward to what you truly want and what is of value to you and what is of alignment to you. Relationships will be impacted by this new moon solar eclipse, as Venus will also be in the sign of Scorpio. So our relationships, our sense of self-worth is all coming into the scope of our awareness of what we need to be aware of during this time. And with the South Node, it brings that energy of letting go. It can feel karmic. This is where the breakdowns and breakthroughs happen in order for you to be renewed, for a new you to be born. And the birthing experience is never easy, and Scorpio rules death and transformation. So during eclipses, it's not time to scare you, but it's a time to be more aware of the energy that is surrounding you. This is not the time to put yourself in risky, dangerous behavior, right? This is not the time to, and what I mean by that, if risky, dangerous behavior, if you know that certain people are combative, or that place over there is prone to having a lot of bar fights, fights with bars or a situation, don't go there. Because this energy heightens the experience and it puts that energy out there. Or if you know that someone's very combative in nature, do not now go into, let's go and to war with them and, press the buttons a little bit more. We all become sensitive, and that's why this is a collective video, because we all become sensitive, and some people are more aware of it, others are not, and they don't know what they're feeling and they don't know what they're expressing. And this is where we can head into conflict. And, like I said, eclipses are chaotic. It brings about change. It brings about transformation. And it all depends on the personal work that you're doing within yourself and how you're sitting with your chakras, especially your root and sacral chakra, our place of safety, our place of connection, and how balanced you are when it comes to those energies, and how you know to release what is no longer serving you, and how healthy you are. And what I mean by healthy in the terms of what you allow into your environment and how clear you are with your boundaries. Boundaries will be very important during this eclipse energy, especially because of the sensitivity, the psychic energy that is coming with the Scorpio energy, which is a water sign. Transformation is Scorpio. It is where we find empowerment. It's where we face our fears. It's where we say we are no longer willing to be a part or participate in energies that are not in alignment to us. And yes, it's difficult, and yes, it's sometimes can bring about tears and transformation and even frustration, and asking ourselves, what can I do for change? What can I do to grow? What can I do to learn? And what is my sense of self-worth? And self-worth is very important when we want to connect to connections that value us, right? We are looking for those connections. We are looking for connections that value us. We're not looking for connections that break us down or make us feel less. And it's important to do the self-work when it comes to self. Sometimes people are going through these things and going through these energies, and we put too much on the connections that we have. It creates more disconnection, instead of allowing the person to understand that that person's on their journey through life and I'm on my journey through life. And what can I do emotionally to work on my energy and bring healing and transformation to me? This is a very powerful time for that kind of connection to self, as we emotionally will be going within, right? And feeling what we are feeling and transforming it. Like I said, if there's conflict around or chaotic energy, or a place or a situation where there's a lot of drama and all of that kind of jazz, do not go there to dance. Stay clear. Now is the time to focus on you and to be very aware of your environment and the energy that you have around you. And you want the energy that is of value and makes you feel worthy and makes you feel good. And if you are going through a difficult time during this eclipse energy, allow for the release, allow for the emotional feelings to come through. It can be painful sometimes, but through that pain, as we release and we see the direction that the eclipse is setting us on a soul level, and we are letting go, even though it's new, letting go of the old and walking through the new doors that are opening, we can find that sense of alignment and see the direction in which spirit and the universe is pushing us towards. Thank you so much for watching. Do like and subscribe. You can comment down below, as well as there's a link for my website and a link for appreciation on these videos.